All right, guys, it's that lady who teaches art, and I am super excited to show you something a little different today. So instead of drawing, I'm going to show you how to use a coloring book that you might have at home a little bit differently. I know we have tons of coloring books sitting on our shelves, and sometimes we just get a little bored of coloring inside the lines, especially as we get older. So today I'm going to show you how to use a coloring book for an artist technique called Pointillism. Pointillism was made famous by a French painter called Georges Seurat, and he used little dots of paint to create his paintings. And so we're going to do that today with markers. So you may have some markers at home. I hope you do. If you don't, you can also use crayons, color pencils, anything like that. But for Pointillism, you're literally just going to take your marker and do a bunch of little dots. I know my middle school students love to use Pointillism when they are shading because they love how it sounds when there's a whole classroom of people creating little dots on their paper. Now, notice how small and steady I'm doing it. If you do big dots, they start to get kind of not so dotty. They kind of get liney. So I'm going to go back and go small and steady. And I'm just going to move my marker ever so slightly as I go. The really cool thing about Pointillism is that your eye will blend the color even though you're not actually like mixing any paint. I know a lot of my classes have just worked on mixing paint and getting secondary colors and tertiary colors from mixing. But the really cool thing about Pointillism is that our eye can actually mix this blue, and if I add just a few green dots, our eye will start to mix that from a distance to make it look a little more turquoise. So you can go in and fill in a whole page. I could come up here and do, I wanted this part of the boat to be gray. Maybe I want it to be kind of a blue-gray. I'm going to come back and just add a few dots of blue up there. See what you can come up with. I would love to see pictures that you post of you doing Pointillism in a coloring book that you found at home. All right, guys, see you soon.